Spirits and guides, help me channel this message here today for the viewers. Alright, this is a general read, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. I just shuffled this one out. Let me know in comments if you prefer me to shuffle it while on video or before. What I'm getting from this read is someone you may haven't talked to in a while, or who's just been kind of really quiet. You're kind of like wondering what's going on with this person. So with someone you're kind of wondering what's going on with them. Well, they're about to communicate with you soon and give you a message. This person is kind of walking away from people and drama. So I'm guessing they kind of want to be in the hermit mode, or they just want to be by themselves. Because what I'm getting is this person, this card says someone is walking away from someone angry, someone stressful, like a serial kind of dater, walking away from people that are walking drama. Congratulations, you have successfully passed to the next level. And under that, someone that becomes very wealthy and generous and is a good person is under that. So what I'm getting is someone levels up when they walk away from people that are drama. So they've been really quiet because they've been dealing with people that are drama. Like they're like vampires. They suck the energy out of you. So I'm getting this person's learning to cut people off because these people are exhausting them. They're insulting. They're gossipy. They're playing mind games. They don't plan things out. Like they're just not good energy people to be around. And what I get is your person or this person knows more than they think. So they know the gossip going on in the mind games. They're intuitive to it. They see it for what it is. And they're just kind of going in hermit mode by themselves. And then beside that, we have you love your family and friends and community where you come from, but you just don't resonate with them. You're like the black sheep in a sense. And under that, it's unconditional love and self-love. So what I'm getting is this person just doesn't fit in, even with their loved ones, their group of friends that they're in, even their own, maybe their family. They don't fit in. They're unique, they're different. So therefore, they probably get left out a lot, or made fun of, or bullied, because they're different. So this person's gone inwards and knows how to unconditionally love their self and be at one with the self and give affection to self. Because they may love their community or friends or family, but they just don't resonate with them. And this person's starting to look at things from a new perspective and analyzing it and meditating. And what I'm seeing about this person is, I know you're watching me, it says under that. So they're analyzing because they know someone's watching them. And they know more than that you think. So if someone's watching them like the gossipy people, they know. If someone that cares about them's watching them, they know. They know more than people think. And they just can't handle your words right now. This is someone that can't handle your words. I feel like this person who's going to communicate with you, or you could be this person, take it how it resonates, because the roles can be flipped. This could be you going to communicate with someone who's gone silent because this happened, or this could be them going to communicate with you after a while not communicating with you because this was happening. So there's going to be information that makes you feel played. You feel powerless. And it's going to come from someone who's very kind and caring and an empath. Someone who cancels and analyzes their own self. Like when they do something wrong, they're not one to be like, I'm never in the wrong. Like they'll step back and analyze like, oh crap. Like hurt people. I'm human, having human experience. I make mistakes. I am the villain sometimes. I act victim sometimes. Like, this is the person that goes inwards and goes, they analyze themselves, they heal, they fix. This is someone who has compassion because they've been through it all, so they're supportive. The best counselors are the ones who've been through it. They've been hurt and they've hurt. So this is what I'm seeing, is this person is analyzing their self, or this could be you can't handle the words, or this could be them, they can't handle your words. But I'm feeling someone's feeling very lonely and being overcome by fear, but they're on their own. And yeah, there's gonna be healthier choices made, self-love and being happier, because we're getting rid of all this drama, we're getting rid of all this gossip. And there'd be time where, like, when you're on your own, sometimes you could be working on yourself in the hermit mode, where you want to be alone because you're happier, there's less drama, there's less gossip, there's less everything, and you're just like, hey, I'm on my own, I can meditate, I can watch the show I want to watch, I can have a nap. Instead, but sometimes we're on our own. Instead of doing all those things to improve, we could be just feeling lonely and being overcome by fear and sitting there in our head by ourselves, and it's best to, make the healthier choice to go inwards, find happiness within yourself, alone and away from this drama. And I feel like this person's going to get blessed with wealth, and they're a very generous person because they're walking away from people, and these people are gossiping. So usually when people gossip about someone, it's because they're jealous. They're insulting you when this person's actually somebody who's a good person, is what it's showing here. And sometimes it's hard to walk away. These are your best friends, or your community you grew up with, or your own family. It could be your own parents, it could be your own kids. Like, that's not an easy thing to walk away from. But if you're constantly surrounded by drama and people or relationships, it could be a relationship where just people are nonstop drama and just draining you, you may have to walk away with love, not out of anger, and focus on yourself. Go inwards. And sometimes you may have to leave someone that you love, and that hurts. As we got leaving you hurt me too. Just because people are going through constant drama, it doesn't mean they're bad people. Hurt people. But yeah, it's what I'm getting. Someone's leveling up and they're about to become wealthy. And this person's loyal, faithful. There's going to be financial opportunities. They know how to manifest. But they do have two paths in front of them to decide on. And I'm saying this person's going to level up and their wishes are going to come true. But yeah, sometimes we have to cut out people in our life. That could be like, say you just worked a hard day at work. And at work, there's sometimes there could be work drama. And then you come home and your partner's telling you about their drama. Or then you get a phone call about someone in their life and their drama. And, it's kind of an example. Or like, it could be your best friends calling you every day. I'm at you did this, or I'm at this person, they did this, or this is happening. Or you find out that they were talking back behind your back and then acting like your best friend. Or this person's like Jerry Springer hooking out with this person, and this person that person, and this person's leaving this person, they want you to spy on them, and it's just drama. Whereas, like, you want a day off, on your day off, to be like, I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to paint my nails, and if you're a guy, like, I'm going to go skidooing, I'm going to go ice fishing, I'm going to have a nap, I'm going to work on my dreams, and you're getting phone call after phone call, you may have to walk away in order to better yourself, because people can drain you. And it's not because you don't love people. Sometimes you got to go inwards and be that different. Be different. Put up the boundaries, and people are going to get mad at you, and people are going to gossip about it. You're selfish now. But at the end of the day, if people are draining you, sometimes you need to take a step back for yourself. It's not that you don't care about them or you don't love them. Sometimes walking away can hurt you too, but that's unconditional love for self, oneness with self. And I see analyzing self. It's okay if we all have drama. I've had drama, everyone has drama. We all have all gone through bad times, but if you're constantly around people who are walking drama, it means it never ends. We all go through tough times and then things get good. But if you're constantly known someone for 30 years and we're still going on about a lot of the same issues, and that could be like your own kid, that could be your own aunt, your own cousin. It's sometimes you have to walk away. Doesn't mean treat them bad or gossip about them. It just means walk away and go into silence and love yourself, knowing that it's okay that people are going to talk about you. If you hurt someone's feelings by not being there or answering a phone to do you, they're only going to see it from their point of view, and they're going to insult you. They're going to play games to get even. They're going to gossip. They're going to cause you drama, because when you put up boundaries, no one goes, hey, it's okay to put up boundaries with me. No, everyone says putting up boundaries is great, but when you do it to someone, there's going to be a nasty outcome, and you need self-love in order to go, it's okay. I care about what I think about myself at the end of the day. And I know I'm a good person, and I'm seeing this person leveling up. Going, that could be like you have kids that walk all over you. They don't clean, they don't cook, they just live free, do whatever they want. And you're a very generous person. Putting up boundaries would be kicking that kid out. Some people are like, what parent would kick a kid out? That's horrible. You know what I mean? People are going to judge you no matter what you do in life. Whether you succeed or fail, you're always being judged. So at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. You could be working a position at a job where you go in, I'm new, I'm going to give it my all and go above and beyond and just be sweet and nice. And you may have people who hate you and just bully you. And you're like, bye. People are always going to hate you no matter what. Well, you work better than them, so now they're intimidated by you. Or you can go into a job and you're not as good as everyone, so they're picking up the slack and they're going to hate you because you're less than. So whether you're good or less, people are always going to have something to say or have some kind of drama. It's learning how to put the boundaries up, not judge people, not hate them. It's learning how to walk away when you need to for yourself. It's learning to care about people from a distance. And I see that someone's leveling up in this read. They may have always, as a caring, giving person, people who are takers tend to draw to the givers. So they may have been dealing with people who just take, drama. And that can overwhelm someone to the point they don't go for their dreams, they don't have energy anymore, they're not doing what they want. They're in their head that everyone's gossiping, insulting them. They know what's being said behind their back and it hurts them. And when you learn to love yourself, you learn to let that all go. At the end of the day, I see this person is going to be really wealthy and they're a very generous person. And you're either going to meet this person and they're going to come into your life, communicate with you, or this is someone that you know who just hasn't communicated in a while, and they're going to come in and start communicating with you. Like, this could be someone where, like, it's no offense taken, you did them no dirty, they're just tired of people, and they need some quiet time to analyze. And it doesn't mean they hated everybody, but it just means sometimes we need to go inwards and be on our own to you know, feel our own emotions. You constantly have people around you telling you how they feel about people and this and that. You really can't make your own mind up. You know, it's like, say you're working and someone's like, oh, Susie, she's a horrible person. You don't really know her, and they tell you all these awful things. And you shouldn't hang out with her, blah, blah, blah. And they point out some facts, very little. So you're going to notice those facts and assume everything else is real. But if you got a chance to know Susie on your own and to sit back and make your own opinion without people in your head, then you can analyze on your own. So sometimes it's good not to have people in your head constantly giving advice, telling you stuff. Oh, don't date this person. They're flighty, they've done this and they've done that, or they're out of your league, or they're too rude, or, you know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden you see one of those little red flags that someone mentioned, because we all have red flags somewhere. You're going to think everything that person said was true. But if you went inwards and learned to communicate with that person your feelings, learn to go inwards and see how you felt about it yourself, you can make a better decision. So what I'm seeing is someone here may have stepped back from you, and it's nothing personal, and you're going to get a communication from them. They left you, but it hurt them too. Maybe you're someone who just had drama in your life and it wasn't your fault. You know what I mean? You could have been surrounded by people that were taking advantage of you, or it could have been so many things. I'm sorry, guys, I do have a cold a bit. Got that tickle in my throat, where it's almost hard to communicate, which is definitely going in this message. I'm feeling someone's having a hard time with communication. They're choked up. Yeah. Because before I did come on this read, I wasn't coughing this bad. I feel cold coming on. No, I think I'm just choked up. Like, this reading is choking me. Like, making it hard to breathe. And it's just like someone's emotions are that right now. I can definitely feel it. But all I know is someone needed silence for a bit. And let's get you some advice. Something. I'm so sorry. Something that you could work on in this situation if you're this person, or who's walked away from all the drama, or if someone's walked away and went silent on you. Take it how it resonates. You'll know in your heart. Family and job is the advice. Long-term success, strong foundation. 10, which is completion in my tarot deck. And Pentacles is usually material and money. Not always for everything. So when it comes to your family and the material with your family, working as a job, there's going to be success for you, is what I am being told. Which is funny, I just put it right under wealth. I think there was a lesson. The universe ain't going to go bless someone who's a good person with a lottery. You're like, why? Because if they're surrounded by people that would just take it and they're too generous, the universe goes, you're not ready until you learn to cut people off. Even though you could be a caring person, sometimes you still need to cut people off. So what I'm getting is once your person passes, they're going to be blessed. And that could be you. So this could be you, and you're about to be blessed and happily married, because it shows two people together in a relationship with good job, success, foundation, security. And someone's going to be lucky to be with you, or you're going to be lucky to be with someone who's bringing it in, or you're bringing it in. Take it how it resonates. But that's what's coming up. Third eye, intuition. This is someone who's psychic. This is a third eye. The chakra is located on the head. If your third eye is blocked, you could actually get headaches, issues with sight, hearing problems, or people may not be they don't have intuition when it's blocked. When open, thought that people will follow their intuition and be able to see the bigger picture is when you're intuitive. So this person can see the bigger picture that things other people can't see. You know, this could be someone who's has psychic abilities or just wise. That could be you or this person, but they're seeing they're about to come into money. Peace out.